We've put onions, garlic, and what you need to do is when you're making risotto, that's your base. So you fry, you put your olive oil, your onions, and your garlic, and then you put your rice in. What you're doing is you're coating the rice with a little bit of oil. You always keep your stock warm, whether it's fish stock, whether it's chicken stock. This is chicken stock. And when you're making rice, you should never use a spoon. Only if you're making rice pudding or if you're making risotto. Because what happens is it turns creamy. But in this case, we want it to be creamy. See? So you keep stirring it, and that's the whole thing about risotto. You can't leave it, you have to keep stirring it, and you put the effort into it, you get good biceps. And you cook it down until it starts to almost dry a bit, and then you keep adding the stock. It takes about 40 minutes. You want it so that it's al dente. So that means in the middle it's got a tiny little crunch to it. You don't want it soggy and wet and mushy. You want it al dente. It's very important. See, if you want to look in the pot and see how it's made or how it's coming along, you're welcome to come over if you want to give it a try. Sheila will be happy to pass the spoon.
Is it better to do it in a pot or in a like a paella dish, like in a more of like a frying pan with lower sides and spread out more?
Well, it really depends on what you really want to do with it. I like to keep the moisture in, and it takes a little bit longer because if you have it in a wider pot, it evaporates much faster. And I don't think it makes it as creamy. You want some of the sides of the pot to sweat a little bit.